Listen, can I borrow some hair and fix the rest of my beard, please? Can I take this? Because it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And to be honest, you really need to cut that shit. I'm gonna just be real. I really would appreciate if you cut that shit off, because what make you think you could just walk around like that?
And what make you think you can live off me and you 30?
Bro.
You really need to sign a lease. You really need to buy a car that don't cut off after 2 minutes. You really need to get your money up and not your funny up. You really need to pay your phone bill.
Okay, but
we'll see.
Well, you're gonna be all right.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, and this is the Painful Excellence podcast. And that was painful. That was painful. See, we got a building. Love is the word. Woke the truth. Stormy B-Man, the sensei's in the building. Omega Red, my brother, what's good? Yave, salute. 88 Sports Talk, salute. Andrew Charles, Queen 71. What else we got in the building? Smash the like button, y'all. I see the family coming in. This must be discussed. It's a lot going on. And one thing I don't want people to think or get the impression is that I'm here to simply, H-Town salute, to simply dump on ladies. I'm not doing that. This is a shared responsibility. All right. Tonight, it's the men's turn. This picture is very symbolic. This is crazy. Y'all should have saw the picture that YouTube wouldn't let me put up. So I'm not going to share it. It's a meme that I found. And I tried to put it up 3 times and I said, nah, that's YouTube. And it was a cartoon, and it was perceived as graphic, although they were fully clothed. And I'm not gonna put it up here because they wouldn't let me put it up as an advertisement. They'll take the goddamn stream down. All right, but Ratchet since '91, H-Town salute. Listen, there's a term that I just heard last year. It's called Hobosexual. And I said, what the fuck is that? Now we know what a hobo is. A hobo is pretty much a bum. Rest their head any goddamn way. And some brothers out here. You ever knew that one brother? He never had nothing of his own. He never kept a solid job. He was just all over the place, but he always had a place to rest his head. If he wasn't at his mama house, he was at a cousin house. If he wasn't at a cousin house, he was at some chick house. Now, this picture is very symbolic. You're looking at this sister. She got that Rapunzel weave in her head, right? And you're looking at this brother, he looks pretty athletic. Often homosexuals, what they lack in drive as far as just basic things, providing things that men are supposed to do, y'all, providing financially, taking care of the household, bringing home money so that the woman could take care of the house, like that. There are some men that are the stay-at-home men. They don't do anything. And I'm not talking about the men that are between jobs. They lost a job and, it falls on the woman for them to take care of things until they, get back on their feet. I'm talking about there's men that literally seek out these women to be taken care of. That is the hobosexual. Now, this is also a shared responsibility because there are women that love dealing with men that do that. And y'all know women like that. They love it's called codependency. They like having control over a man. The man has to be in the house. Oh, well, he don't do nothing. He's home all day. I know where he is. And sometimes that get old. It's like, you had this dude laying up in your crib all this time. And then you come home, you get mad because he got his feet up and he's playing the Xbox all day, talking to kids, twice. He's twice their age. Playing them in 2K, playing them in Madden. What's that war game everyone's playing? Call of Duty. Cop killer, salute. Meanwhile, he ain't clean up. He ain't shaved in 4 days. He stink. He ain't showered in 2 days. You walk through the door, you're like, what's for dinner, honey? What? What tickles me is if the women will complain about that, but it's like, you know what? When the roles are reversed, not reversed, but the way they should be, and the man's working all day, he come home, he asks for a goddamn meal, and she's like, oh, nigga, get it yourself. What? But then you got women that love these hobosexuals. Kyle Duke, salute. It's all good, brother. Asul, what up? Y'all know these type. Everyone knows the type. Everyone has known a man that just lay up under chicks all day. These dudes don't have nothing. And I don't know who's worse, them or the women that seek out men like this. It's like sometimes women are addicted to chaos. Like I said, this thing is a shared responsibility. Now I always say, for the men, you know how you straighten these women that don't look good out? You just stop sleeping with them. Mac of the South, my brother, salute and thank you for that purchase. I love and appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Now, you know how I always say, what brothers need to do is stop sleeping with these girls, because as long as they sleep with them, you're giving them confidence, and you're harming them in the long run. And after their cookies get used up, by the time they're 35 and they want a real man, no man's gonna want them, because number one, their body count is high, and number two, the men that slept with them gave them a false sense of phenomenal Mexican salute. They gave them a false sense of security. They told them they look good for about a year, and eventually the relationship fizzles out. You were sleeping with him all over the place, but meanwhile, he wasn't taking you out. He was just, sexual gratification. When he found someone he was really interested in, he stopped dealing with you. And I say how you straighten that out is stop sleeping with these below average women Tell them the truth. Let them know that, yo, you don't look good and here's what you need to do to look better. Go see a dermatologist. Go see a dentist. Lose weight. Take care of yourself. And then you'll have more options. Sexual gratification runs out. I'm saying the same thing with these women dealing with these hobosexuals. And the hobosexuals, dude, man. Dude, Johnny Q, what up? Dude, laying up under these chicks, that's going to get old. Your looks are going to run out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how good your stroke game is. At a certain age, even if a woman is a late bloomer, at a certain age, she's going to be like, yo, I need more than that stroke. I can get a stroke anywhere. And yo, fellas, let me tell you something. A woman can get a stroke anywhere. And what happens when she finds that stroke from a dude that looks equally as good as you, but he has a good pension plan? And he can do more for her than you can. He only gives that Xbox or that PS5 5 hours out of the week. Because the rest of those hours, he's hitting the ground running. What are you going to do, hobosexual? Oh, no doubt, Kyler Dukes. A bum is a bum. And that goes for men and women. Jelly Bean, what up? There's bum-ass dudes and bum bitches. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? Everyone had knew people that didn't see. Like I said, a hobosexual is a shared responsibility. It's a shared responsibility. Now, this picture's funny. You know what I'm saying? But the thing with hobosexuals is they run good game. All right? To women that don't know better. So let's start right there for a minute. It is going to be 93 degrees tomorrow. I got so much to do tomorrow. I have a sick relative that I'm taking care of. I got to run some errands. I mean, I had to take some time off from work. That's why I'm doing this show tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Stormy, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that for now with Mexican. People going to lose their mind. Tomorrow, they're just going to lose their mind tomorrow. It's going to be 93 tomorrow, and Sunday's going to be 90. Some people are going to be miserable. Me, I'm going to be running errands. I'm supposed to be at, perfect time and salute. I would be at work right now. Remember I told you my schedule changed, but I got to take care of my relative. You know, she had surgery, so, you know, I got to do it. I got to, you know. So I said, you know what, let me talk to the family. Thank you, Kyla Duke. She's going to be all right. Thank you. But I'm looking at it. They talking about heat wave tomorrow. I'm going to take my water, run these errands, go to the gym. And, 122, man, in August, we're going to be in Texas. I might not pack any shirts. It's going to be ridiculous out there. I know. Hey, man, but look. Anyway, back to the topic. The women that are codependent, they get with these men. Cowardnello, salute. They get with these men because of, you know, whatever their issue is. Self-esteem issues or you know, it could be anything. Self-esteem, it could be like, oh man, he just looks good. And so they will put up with so much Okay, they're paying all the bills. Funniest thing is when it's the chick that has no children. Chicks with no children exist, y'all. They do. They get a hold of a dude who looks halfway decent or decent to them, because they ain't got nobody and they're really lonely. You know, that's when you see the. I'm just using this as an example. The skinny, buck-toothed chick with some dude. It's like, how'd that happen? Well, she's paying all the bills. He's literally prostituting himself, but he's in a position because sometimes the hobosexual will have nowhere to go, so they got to take that L, or they have a bunch of places to go, but she's providing something for him. 3 square meals. He likes her house. He lets her come and go as he please. She got a nice car. She makes some money. He's the bitch. He's the bitch. He's not pimping. And please, fellas, don't get it fucked up. Dude come to you saying, yo, man, I lay up at her crib. She let me drive a car. I lay up at her crib. She let me eat her food. This bitch rub my feet. This bitch suck my dick. And I'm pimping. You're not pimping. You know how he's not pimping? He ain't making no money off them chicks. Sure, well in the building. He ain't making no money off those chicks. Monta Musa, salute. David the Real Thomas. He ain't making no bread. That's not pimping. I mean, sure, he's getting some food and, driving her car and, yeah. What's it costing you? A little bit of penis. You could pipe her real good. That's all good. But you're not pimping, dude. You just along for the ride. And you know what? These hobosexuals, cop killer, my brother. You know what these dudes don't get? People have epiphanies. You know when they have epiphanies? When they got people that really love them, that'll tell them the truth in their ear. Saying shit like, Ma, you don't need that. What are you doing? That one friend that's not a hater saying, yo, look, wait, hold on. You've worked this nigga into your budget like a child. You have $500 a month set aside specifically for him, like you're feeding him like a child. Carter, face stiller, my brother, salute. You feeding this nigga like a child? He needs underwear? You really bought him underwear? You bought him clothes? For what? He's a glorified escort. Wake up. Family members, friends that really love that woman will tell them that. And you know when she really snap out of it? When she eventually meets someone that got their own, like, yo, look, man, whatever. Come over to my house and stay the night. Well, I can't stay the night. Why not? You got a hobosexual in your house. When their self-esteem is really, like, not there, when he's in there doing all of that shit and there's no label to the relationship. Well, I don't like labels. He's kicking that game to her. I mean, I'm here, man. You got to call me your man. I like you. Got her all fucked up. How? Because he's piping her. And he's eating the box. And he's treating her like those chicks in the movies. And you know what sucks? And I'm talking about the women that don't know any better now. You know what really sucks? That those women, now watch this, y'all. Those women will be the submissive ones. They're just submissive to the wrong man. This is a bum-ass dude that's not doing anything. You understand? And these women are such suckers for love. Exactly, Queen. I do too. They're such suckers for love that they will overlook everything just for that moment, that gratification. whether it be sexual, whether it be intimate. I mean, little things like sitting on the couch and watching the movie while she lays on his lap. She just wants that intimacy. It doesn't even have to be sexual necessarily. Those cuddle moments. You know how when you hold your woman when she's sleeping, and you spoon her, and she gives you that extra, she throws a butt at you just for that extra measure. Women love that moment. They appreciate those moments. And if that hobosexual's providing that moment, no matter how fake it is, she'll take it. Because in her mind, she don't think she's doing any better. Now, there's some shit with her, too. She don't think she could do any better. And if the hobosexual... Brian H., what up, counselor? Oh, yeah. Just listening to what I'm talking about. Just listening to what I'm talking about. The hobosexual plays a role. He's a great actor. And he'll have that woman, he'll know her insecurities and he'll play right off of them just to get what he wants. All he wants is a roof over his head and Wi-Fi. And for you to purchase that iPhone, put you on this plan. You understand? Oh no, Queen, see, because you're a real one. You know how many women I've seen do this? You know, I knew a couple of dudes, literally 2 dudes that used to get away with this shit. Brian H., yes, there's men that's made a life of doing this. They never had their own. But they've never been homeless because they found their way to lay up under women. This is like a real thing. It's a real thing. It's bad. And these women, there's shit with them. They need counseling. But you know what? A hobosexual will pick them out. They smell insecurities on you. Yeah, she about 118 pounds. But her fronts are a little crooked. Because every time I talk to her, she got her head down. And every time she laughs, she go like this. All I got to do is grab her. When it comes time to be intimate, or when I make my move, just grab her and look in her eyes and kiss her. That's letting her know I'm overlooking all of her insecurities. Oh my God, he loves me for me. Mm-hmm. He does. He loves you for you. You are providing something for him. He'll have several women lined up like that. She don't like what she see when she look in the mirror. Some of those women need help, and big Texas salute. And like I said, those women will be the submissive women that qualify to be wives. They just need a little help. They need a little therapy. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? Those are the women that will qualify. They're like, yo, look, I don't want much. I want a man. I'll do what I need. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the baddest bitch in the world, but I make my own money, but I'm not no boss chick. I'm respectful. I want a husband. And they make the mistake of the hobosexual. Because you know what else? The hobosexuals, if they're talented, they have the gift of gab. One of my favorite songs is by Henry Rollins, Black Flag. I've sampled his voice on the Tyson Fury clips, Liar Liar. The song is called Liar Liar by Black Flag. The lead singer is Henry Rollins. Y'all might know who Henry Rollins is. And the second verse of that song, it's like he's talking to a woman. He says, I'll hide behind a smile and understanding eyes. And I'll tell you things that you already know, just so you can say, I really identify with you so much. I'll come to you like an affliction, and then I'll leave you like an addiction. You'll never forget me. You want to know why? 'Cause I'm a liar, a liar. Yo, it's a great song. He's describing a hobosexual. You understand? These guys are talented, man. They have high IQs. They understand the psyche of an insecure woman. They do. That's a hobosexual. My brother Monson Moose, he said story time. Nicholas Levy, salute. He said story time. My own cousin, that's what he do, and he like and he like him like 300 plus. See what I'm saying? He'll take the money and cars and big chick and call my phone 3 in the AM looking for him. See? And I told her, no, that's no, that's your like, bro. And that's another thing with these hobosexuals. If you know someone, I don't care if it's family or friend, man. You tell them straight up and down, Sweet Tea, salute, sis, how you doing? You tell them straight up and down. Don't be giving Shorty my number. You're not serious with her. She can't be calling me, having a conversation about you with me. It's a conflict of interest. Anthony Bolton, salute. We ain't doing that. Fuck that. That's ridiculous. Don't put me in that shit. I know women that have gone crazy that have legitimately showed up at relatives' house. They showed up at their homes and started trouble. Seriously. Because this dude want to run the streets. Now, yeah, man. Hobosexuals are talented. I mean, really think about it. The 300-pound chick has to work a little harder than the normal sized woman. I'm going to keep the term Big Shirley alive. Big Shirley has to work a little harder than, let's say, our sister Love is the Word or Sweet Tea. If y'all haven't seen Sweet Tea, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I don't know how tall she is, but she's slim, she's petite, very beautiful woman. Big Shirley could be a great person, but she has a little weight problem. And she could be cute in the face, but she's not thin in the waist. So in order for her to get a man, she has to do different things. She has to elevate her game a certain way until she, Opulent LD, salute, until if she chooses to lose weight. So let me tell you what the hobosexual will do. So Sweet Tea is hanging out with Big Shirley, right? And Big Shirley, and Big Shirley's cute in the face, but she's just, overweight. So the hobosexual will see Sweet Tea hanging out with Big Shirley and goes up to Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea peeps game 2 seconds. Now, fellas, when you go approach a woman at a bar or a lounge and you just, she look nice and you just, how you doing? How's everything? My name is so-and-so, Are you here with anybody? You by yourself? Just find you attractive. The next step, would you like me to purchase you a drink? Alcohol, non-alcohol? Can we talk? I just find you attractive. I want to talk. I want to get to know you. It's either yes or no. Now let's say, you know what a hobosexual will do? Because I've seen it. He'll just sit there and start running his mouth. Don't even offer her anything. Don't even offer her anything. He's just talking her to death. I don't care if she has a drink in front of her. Offer her a drink. You know what I used to do when I was, on the market? When I offered a woman a drink, I would ask her, alcohol or virgin? And she would look at me crazy. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not a drinker like that. I tell them I just had a couple of drinks. That's it for me. And I don't want to talk to you while you're tipsy. I want you to remember this conversation. I don't blame alcohol for anything. That would fuck them up. Like, oh, yeah, I'm not trying to get you lit. I'm trying to talk to you for real. So the hobosexual won't even offer her a drink. The homosexual ain't got no goddamn money. But even if he offers her a drink, let's say Sweet Tea says, no, thank you. He'll pimp off. Hour later, he'll start flirting with the 300-pound friend. Strike one, strike two. And here's the fucked up part. The 300-pound friend will slide him the number out of sight of Sweet Tea because she don't want to look a certain way to Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, tell me I'm lying. Women do that. All right, I'm going to slide him the number, but I don't want my friend to see because he tried to holler at her first. And I thought he looked okay. But I don't want to look desperate to my friend. I know that move. And she will be seeing this hobosexual for goddamn a year or two. And Sweet Tea will never know. Because it'll be too embarrassing for her. Mansa Musa, he says, he a good looking guy and they be just no shape. And he be all on them. And they love it. And they say, well, he here now. And they be fighting over him because he likes them, but he just like their money. And it's an easy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Sweet Tea, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mansa, it's an easy hit for him. It's a come up. And that's what I'm saying. There's a psychology behind that. There's a whole psychology behind that. Because, dudes can smell low self-esteem. And they think that the big girls are just an easy hit. Now, there's some big chicks or super chicks that you would think, oh, she gotta see that she fucked up. No. I know. You ready for this, y'all? I know a 6'3". How old is she now? She gotta be about 51. She's a pharmacist. She makes a strong 6 figures a year. She is 6'3". She has no children. She's not married. Never found the right one. She's a good friend of mine. She's 6'3", and she's Big Shirley, but she's curvy. She's Big Shirley, but curvy. Very curvy. She got extra everything. H cups, wide hips, big old ass. And in my opinion, she looked like she'd be a bunch of fun in the bedroom, in my opinion. But we hung out a couple of times. No, not a couple, like a few times. She a friend of mine. And when we hung out in the group, she would talk, and she would share her stories, She casually got with some fellas. And she knew what it was. But the trick was on them because they thought because she was 6'3" and goddamn my size, they thought they had one. Because she makes a lot of money. She drives Mercedes, a Mercedes Jeep. She's a homeowner. And niggas thought that they had one with her. And she's like, nah, met dude and, he was in my face and I thought he was cute. And the next week we got connected. He came through. We beat. And the nigga thought he was going to roll over and fall asleep. And I'm like, Go. You got to go. He said, you drive me home? She put him in an Uber. I had to dap it up. I was like, yo, she ain't no joke. She said, nah, ain't that type of party. She said, I said he was cute. I didn't want to marry him, but I have needs. And he met them in Uber. I said, well, what happened to him? She said, it was okay. I needed to get it off. It wasn't that good. I was like, damn. And she's come to terms with certain things. She's an older woman. She dates, but she says, look, I'm in my 50s. I'm not gonna be married. I'm not gonna have no kids. That's gone. But I have needs and I understand my position. And she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Trust me, when we hung out, dudes be in her face. Dudes be in her face. She's not ugly at all. But she's 6'3", dude. For real. I'm not even kidding. You look at her like, ooh. Like that. Not like, oh, no, it's like, ooh. And then you're like, can I handle that? And a lot of dudes want to climb that tree. And, you know, some dudes got lucky, but she was like, yeah, it was okay, you know, but whatever. Word up, Queen. Dude rolled over, tried to go to sleep. She was like, not today. Get up, go home. He's like, you taking me home? She put him in an Uber. Man, I rolled on the floor. I said, you did what? She said, I put him in an Uber. Nope, don't get comfortable. She said, I got up, washed up, came out, and he had that little purring snore like, she said, no. Mo boxing, salute, bro. She said, no. She said, I called a luxury Uber for his ass, too. Yup, sure did. But salute to her. She cool in the gang, man. I learned a lot from her. She's smart as fuck, man. She's cool in the gang, man. Her birthday just passed. I gotta call her. Yeah, man. But she can't, you know, a lot of women ain't on that type. The younger generation, they're just looking for it. And they want to be submissive. And the hobosexuals out there fucking it up. Because they fucked up and those women need to find the men that are looking for wives. And although they need to get it together, they might need to get it together mentally or physically. They're there, man. They're there. And there's a lot of things fucking that up. If boss bitches are fucking it up for the women that want to be submissive, I'd say the hobosexual is fucking it up for the men that want wives. Is that fair? D-man, salute. That's fair to say? If the boss bitches are fucking it up for the women that want to be wives, the hobosexuals is fucking it up for men that want the wives. So what we have to do is we have to have an organized effort to eliminate these people and kill them on sight, like verbally. Put them on blast and remove them. And like I said, yo, fellas, stop smashing these girls that don't deserve it. Jeff, what up, bro? Stop smashing these chicks that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't find them attractive and they weren't your first choice when you met them, then they shouldn't be a choice. You know, I'll never forget. And I felt bad for a second, but as I got older, I said, you know what? Nah, I had to tell the truth. I remember, fellas, there's always that promiscuous girl growing up. You know what sucks? When the promiscuous girl tries to get you to wife her up. Now, here's what I'm talking about by just telling them no and not thinking about your own sexual gratification. And I know it's easier said than done. When you're in your teens, we're in an oversexed society. When I was coming up, there was no internet. All right, you had to like struggle to see porn. You might get lucky. There might be a porn tape laying around somewhere. I told you the story how we found the Playboy magazine and we couldn't bring it to our houses, so we buried it in the sandbox. And then it fucking rained and shit and ruined it. I mean, we had to like look for it. When you get lucky, you find something blowing in the wind when you was a kid. Like outside, there was somebody ripped up a Penthouse magazine and we found one of this white chick with all the bush showing. And we walked around the block with it in our hands all day long. Now, a lot of you got kids, you got to monitor your kids' phones because with the click of a button, they can go to any porn site and it comes up, it's everywhere. So you have to train your kids, you know what I'm saying? You have to train your kids, yo, I can't hide, Geo James, salute. I'm not gonna hide it from you. I'm gonna tell you what it is and why you shouldn't be doing it. Your hormones are out of order as you get older. You're not thinking right. There's a whole bunch of shit I look back when I was a kid that I'm like, I could have did without that. That could have killed me. From hanging out when I was a young adult, but then when I was a teenager, there were things I'm like, sheesh, that could have went left. Do you know my first sexual experience, like where I actually had an orgasm? I didn't pull out because I didn't know what it was. You just doing it, and then that one day, and Shorty like, because I was hitting it from the back, and Shorty just like jumped up. She's like, "Did you come?" I'm like, and she's squatting and trying to get it out. Oh my God! I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you how young I was. Now I've heard about it. I done seen some pornos and I've seen it, but I never know how I felt. And I'm like, whoa. And it didn't hit me till I got home. I said, oh, hold on. Oh no. She had a period though. Came around the way, she said, "You lucky I had my period." Oh my God. I'm like, you understand that would have been a goddamn nightmare? A nightmare. Y'all have no idea. Jeez. But this woman, this girl, and I was in my mid-teens. Yeah, sweet tea. You got to be up on it. You got to make them nervous. You got to make them nervous. Now, I felt, I shot up the club. I did. I shot the club up. I did. Now, this girl, she was a pop. Focus ball, salute. She was a pop. So I did my thing every now and again, but this was not someone I even wanted to hold hands with in public. It was just there, and it was accessible. She come around the way, yo, what you doing? Nothing. Staircase. You know what time it is. And there was like a span of a week where it was summertime and people going away on vacation with their families, and I was just the only person around. She was coming around the way. She even had my phone number. She just come around the way and just run into people. You know what I'm saying? So there was a span where I was like seeing her every day. I'd go outside, play some ball or whatever. My boys was like away, and I'm just shooting around the rock. It's like I'm by myself, like, damn, I'm bored to tears. And then I'd see her walking, I'd walk with her. I'm like, yo, what you doing? Nothing. Just go to the staircase, whatever. And it was a span where I was smashing, maybe 2 weeks. So we in front of the building, one day. And she's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You know, boyfriend or whatever. And I'm like, no. Why not? What do you mean, why not? Well, why not? You know I like you. I said, yeah. You like so-and-so, you like so-and-so, you like so-and-so, you like so-and-so, and I'm running out of fingers because I knew everybody she smashed. I'm going to be the Herb and wife that? You're kidding me. She said, oh, well, you know, you sleeping with me. And I say, yeah, well, so is everybody else. How would I look, you know? Oh, so I'm good enough for this, but I'm not good enough for that? Yeah, because you put yourself out there like that. And then she went from trying to argue me down as to why I should take her serious to turning into that little ball of nerves. It went from, oh, why not? You crazy. You out here doing it too. To, why are you judging me? And then she just asked me, well, what's wrong with me? Why not? I said, what's wrong with you? And I told her the truth, man. I told her the truth. I said, look, here's the deal. You like dead ass smash like 9 niggas around here. And the dude that just moved up the block, I saw you in his face. It's about to be 10. Stop playing. All right? Look, and look, I just kept it a buck. I said, look, you're not the best looking girl in the world, and you know, you're overweight and you're loose. And everyone knows what's that about, but you know, you're putting it out there because we never pressed you. You just came out here and just, you know, throwing your titties around and everything. I'm like, yo, it's accessible, babe. You understand? Nobody likes you like that. It's just you throwing it in, you know. And now you want a boyfriend. You know, now we're equally wrong because what we should have been telling her, now listen, fellas, what we should have been telling her is when she threw the pussy, we should have been like, nah. Why not? Because you're short, you're overweight, and, you know, just know. Come back better looking. Now, as heartless as that might sound, that was truth. Smashing her did nothing for her confidence. Smashing her led her to believe that there was nothing wrong with her. Alfred, salute. Smashing her led her to believe that there was nothing wrong with her. It's all good. We were smashing her because she was beautiful. And she, in her mind, she had to know that that wasn't the case. Now, we're young and our hormones are out of order. So the young boys, myself included, we were equally as wrong. Okay? Equally as wrong. Okay? Equally as wrong. But when it was just her and I told her the truth. I said, look, only reason why I do it is because it's something to do. I said, yo, I come out here, you come around here, you step to me. I was shooting the ball. I was on the course by myself, and you just, you know, come here. I'm like, all right. Walk to the store, get some quarter waters. And I was like, yo, man, what you doing? Where you going? I was like, it's hot outside, man. I'm about to go upstairs and chill. Who in your house? I ain't bringing them in my house. You crazy? I'm like, nah, I can't. You know, mom said I can't have company. I said, yo, let's go to the staircase. All right. Go to the staircase, and, you know, she make her move. And that was her. Everybody, it was like, oh, yeah, go so-and-so. Who's up? And some dudes just got tired of it. Man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't thirsty. We 16, 17 years old. It's like, you know, I'm done with it already. No. Oh yeah, I got a girl now. No. I'm good. No. That's another thing. All the girls knew what she was doing. Talking behind her back. And when she was with me, I told her, I said, yo, man, look, all of this stuff, you literally tried to guilt me into making you my girl. It don't go like that. So I explained to her, I said, look, here's what's going on with you. What's wrong with you? Come to find out, I wasn't the only person she had that conversation with. She had like 5 of my friends. When they came back before school started, I told him, I was like, I had a conversation with so-and-so. And he was like, oh, yeah. I just told her no. I didn't give her no explanation. I just told him no, and I got up and left. I was like, damn. My other boy said, yo, she hit me with that shit. I was like, well, you crazy? I pulled my pants up and left. See? I had a conversation with her. I put my hand on her shoulder. Like, yo, man, look. Now, I'm not saying that, of course, I was after the orgasm. But I was like, you know, look, man, look, you asked me, I'm telling you the truth. I said, maybe, you know, you need to stop throwing your cookies around for everyone to eat. Keep it to yourself. If you don't like how you look in the mirror, fix that. You know what I'm saying? Because none of the men were pressing her. She was pressing them, the young men. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, school started, whatever, you know, she was a little grumpy, but at least she said hello to me in school. She said hello to them niggas. You know, graduated, I ain't see her in a long time. But I heard she's okay. I ain't see her in a long time, though, but I heard she all right. I heard she got married. That's what I heard. I don't know. But whatever. Sweet Tea, I don't know. I heard she got married, though. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe she found someone that, you know, and I don't know how she looks now. I don't know. But if she's married and happy, that's what's up. But I will say, I didn't hear about her running around in those staircases ever again after that. If she did, I didn't know about it. So I don't know. But you see, it's a woman like that a homosexual will pursue. They see women like that a mile away. And when they get older, they become sucker for love ass tricks. They don't have that homosexual, and they put up with all kinds of abuse. He don't do nothing. The house be dirty, and you know the food. There ain't no food in the fridge, and this nigga don't do nothing. And it's like, yo, why you have him? And you need a family or a relative, like a relative or a friend to tell you, why are you doing this? He don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to call you his girl. Is he putting a ring on it? Can he afford a ring? What are y'all doing? Y'all been shacking up for like what, 2 years now? Now, yeah, that's right, G.O. James. Yep. Now, the other woman that deals with the homosexual is a woman that understands he's a homosexual, but they're codependent. They think that having him around, having a man around as an in-house slave works for them. Look, he ain't shit. He ain't got shit. This is my house. This is my cable. This is my money. This is my car. And he gonna eat this box when I want it. Congratulations. You have an in-house slave. You have a concubine. She work all day and come home, and every time you turn around, you know what I'm saying, they get into a little fuss. She threatened him, y'all, you can leave. She threatened him with the police. And this homosexual has been bullied. He ain't got nowhere else to go. He ain't got nowhere else to go. But she'd rather have that. She's addicted to chaos. And the only way she has control only way she has control is Shauna, what up? Is in her household. She can't control nothing else outside the household, but she can control that Hobosexual. And he's too lazy to get up and get his own shit. That's facts, Queen. They fake pregnancies to keep a nigga around. It's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. This is bad business, man. So you got boss bitches fucking it up for women that want to be submissive and be wives. You got hobosexuals that are fucking it up for men that are looking for wives. Those two things, the boss bitch and the hobosexual, you got to destroy them. You got to destroy them. They must die. Get them out of there. Disgusting. Yeah. Sucks. Let me play this video for y'all again, in case y'all missed it. This is bad.
Then, listen, can I borrow some hair and fix the rest of my beard, please? Can I take this? Because it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And you, to be honest, you really need to cut that shit. I'm gonna just be real. I really would appreciate if you cut that shit off, because what make you think you could just walk around like that?
And what make you think you can live off me and you 30?
Bro.
You really need to sign a lease. You really need to buy a car that don't cut off after 2 minutes. You really need to get your money up and not your funny up. You really need to pay your phone bill.
Okay, but
We'll see.
we're gonna be all right.
Now, I don't know. First of all, I don't know if that was a joke or not. I don't know if that's a skit that they did. And if it is a skit, it's funny as hell. And that represents a lot of things going on. I don't know. You know, you can have a few things going on where the man was working and then he lost his job, like I said. But when she said you need to get your money up and not your funny up, dogs, if she's taking care of everything, you ain't got time to be clowning around on social media, man. You don't even need to be on your social media unless you're getting interviews. Due to COVID, you're doing Zoom calls and shit with a suit and tie on, man. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Queen, exactly. You see how fast he backed down? He said, okay. He was out there looking like Daffy Duck with his beak smacked off. Oh, okay. And she was too through. She was like, you know what? Any other day I play with you, I'm not playing. You could tell that month was rough on her. I had to pay the car bill. I had to pay the phone bill. He need to sign the lease. I'm doing everything. And he on here playing. If it was real, he on here playing. Shit ain't funny, hobosexual. And this ain't, I'm not talking about the men, because, you know, COVID was rough. And I remember a few years ago, remember when Bear Stearns went under? Remember that? Those people were making six figures, got to the office that morning and couldn't get in the building. And just like that shit was gone. Six figures. They had to go home to their wife and say, look, baby, what you been doing with the money I've been bringing home? Do we have a savings? Because guess what? I went to work and I don't have a fucking job no more. Chris, what up? I don't have a job no more. What do you mean? Yo, the building, I couldn't get in. The company's gone. I'm not bringing home that fucking $5,000 every week anymore. What are we going to do? I'm not talking about that. But she seemed like finished with it. And he didn't fuss with her. He was like, okay. We're gonna be all right. She's like, yeah, we'll see. I'm reading Monster's Phyllis said, look, I knew a dude that was a hobosexual, and when she left the house to go to work, he had to be out the house until she came back home. Oh, excuse me. I see the own two eyes, and I asked him one day this. He had to be out the house. He had to fake like he had a job. Man, listen. Yeah, D-Man, it might have been a joke. It might have been a joke. But I'm saying, whether it's a joke or not, I've seen shit like that be true to life. Now, there are women that don't mind a motherfucker just living off of them because they know where their man is at 100% of the time. He can't have no second place to rest his head. This woman is insecure on a different level. She can't have a man that she can be submissive to. She'd rather have a hobosexual that's depending on her because she's in control. She's running shit, and he don't mind her running shit. He's not a man because she got some shit going on up here. She may think she ugly. You know, she might be on some, I make 6 figures. I'm a PhD. I know the soundbite. I don't need no nigga telling me what to do. But you know what? This nigga gonna do what I tell him to do. Fine. Ridiculous. Yeah, Johnny Q. Nigga was acting like he had a job. Yeah, she clearly unhappy. He fucking around on social media. I hope, listen, I don't know how people get paid on Instagram yet. I don't know. If it's like YouTube, I don't know. I think they have to hit you with an email. They want to get you that blue check mark, verified or whatever, and I don't know. I got over 1,000 followers. I don't know how any of that shit works, whatever. You know what I mean? Exactly, Monster. Now look at this, y'all. Look at this. What do you do outside all day? Outside the house, he said, chill, walk around, go say that people I know house, and till she gets off, and I'm like, dude, go get a job and be done with it. Now he's married. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you have a book in front of you. Why not read it? Why you just, you're going to be here for a while. You might also read the book. This nigga would rather walk around all day and not do shit. The hobosexual is getting in the way of a lot of shit, man. The boss bitches are fucking it up for the real women that want to be submissive and be married and be women with real feminine energy. And these hobosexuals are fronting like they're men and laying up under these chicks with low self-esteem or just fooling them. Or they are being submissive to a boss chick, which is bitch made in itself. We got to destroy these people. Get them out of there. Put them on blast. When I say destroy them, I mean put them on blast. It's ridiculous. These people are not real. It's bad. It's bad out here in these streets, man. Right? They're in the way. I peeped this game a while ago. And you see, getting back to old girl, I heard she's married now, and if she is, I hope she's the happiest. I didn't mean to like piss her off or hurt her feelings or anything like that. If she went home and cried about it, then maybe it helped her. Hopefully. But, you know, truth hurts sometimes, but sometimes you need to hear it. You need to hear it. Yeah, Queen, lazy ass niggas. You need to hear it. I told her, you can't expect to be someone's girlfriend, especially around here, where you done smashed everybody. You don't have anybody's phone number. You just hang around. And you just pop off. You don't have no one's phone number. Never been at anybody's. Well, she's been at 2 people's house that I know of. And they ran a train on her. No doubt, Sweet Tea. I hope I did. But looking back at it, I'm wrong because I smashed a couple of times. Maybe 3 times. I don't remember. But it was accessible. But when I was the only person around for that stretch, like it was like in July and everybody was away and I was just the only person accessible that summer, I sat down and I told her. I said, look, man. Oh, I know Phenomenal Mexican. That's a whole nother thing. I know, brother. Hell yeah. I had told her. I had to let her know. I said, yo, man, look, here's the deal. I'm not going to be your boyfriend because of blah, 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 blah. And you'll never get any boyfriends around here because of that. You know what I'm saying? You might want to start fresh with someone that don't know you. You can keep this from them. Come on, man. And when she asked me what's wrong with me, I have to tell her, this is what's wrong with you. And, you look a certain way. So they expect this promiscuous behavior from you because you look a certain way. They expect it. That, hence the hobosexual, who sees the short, fat chick or the short, skinny chick with buck teeth and a big head, but she's getting out of a Mercedes. Oh, I know she ain't got no man. Let me walk up to her and make her feel like she's the beautifulest bitch in the world. Hey, girl, you looking sexy. Really? With spaced out teeth. Make sure you know he in our house. What's the cost? Some penis. And he looks decent. Not even decent. He looks like the type of man that wouldn't even be seen with that girl. It's a setup. And she is just so thrilled that somebody's in her face. She's working full time. She's celebrating the fruits of her labor. But when she gets home, she's still gonna cook, she's still gonna clean, she's gonna take care of this nigga. Because once her spine got ripped out, she doesn't want that feeling to go away. When in reality, she has to love herself enough to say, you know what, I'm better than this. I know what this guy's about. If I wasn't living here and driving this car, he wouldn't be in my face. If I was working behind that cash register at McDonald's, you know what he would be doing still? He'd just be trying to get some top from her. I'm telling you. My brother Alfred says, this is why I say the ladies, allow the right man, a real man, to find you. Don't go pursuing just any man because your feelings can blind you from the red flags. Focus on yourself first. Yeah. And see, here's self-esteem issues, man. I'm telling you. And let me tell you something. There's also a mental conflict because there's a lot of women that are not raising their daughters to be wives. And when you're having a single mother raising a boy, how's he going to know how to be a husband? He grows up to be a hobosexual. I played you all kinds of video with these women. What happens when they raise boys? They're raising their boys to sag their pants. They're raising their boys to be like their fathers that left their mothers single. They're raising their boys to slide down stripper poles. I showed you that video. They're raising their boys to record their mother walking down the street at nighttime in thought outfits, falling on the floor and blowing farts that breaks the Richter scales. Remember that video? They're raising their boys to the mother is in Hooters telling her son, whoever that woman was, telling the young king to touch the woman's butt. The kid was no more than maybe 6 or 7 years old. It's totally, black men are growing up fucked up. They're growing up fucked up. You see why fathers are important? Not only in daughters, but in these young black men. You have these single women raising these boys. We used to have roasting sessions in my lunchroom. We would talk about everything. Your father, your mama, your big-headed kid, your big-headed brother with the helmet on. Nothing was off limits. But it made our skin thick because we knew it was all fun and games. You do that now, that kid goes home and comes back and shoots up the whole fucking school. That's the difference. And then you find out that some of these kids came from broken homes. You can't take a fucking mama joke. Or if it's never that deep, they become reclusive and they say, hey, you know what? My mama raised me. I watched my mama with a revolving door. Men come, men go. Men come, men go. My mama was telling me to touch waitresses on the ass. So if my mom's starting it out and I'm touching waitresses' butts and I'm recording my mother walk down the street in thought outfits and she has a stripper pole, by the time that kid is 15, 16 years old, what do you think his outlook on women is? I'm going to play him. I'm going to get what I want from him because my mother taught me that. You've raised a hobosexual. He's be bouncing around from house to house, from house to house, from house to house. He's going to give you he's going to make you a grandmother by the time you're 39 years old, stupid. Why? Because you was a mother at like 18 or something crazy like that. And you wasn't married. It starts with an honest conversation, family. It starts with an honest conversation. Why do you think these conversations are so lit right now on YouTube, on social media? Why do you think guys like Kevin Samuels was so important? He gave it to you raw and uncut. You ain't have to like it. It was all true. And his message still rings loud and clear because everybody's talking about it. And women are coming to the defense. Like, yo, no. He was right. Am I on here lying? I'm giving it to you straight with no chaser. These are the things he talked about, and this brother's probably somebody on YouTube right now talking about it. We have issues, man. The boss bitches cannot be tamed. They don't want to be wives, and they're in a way with because they got a loud megaphone. They're on Instagram right now with their snatched waist, wide ass hips, posing in front of Mercedes and always in some island somewhere, taking selfies with their titties out, with their boy shorts on, twerking. Do you, ma? Do you? Make yourself happy, ma. You don't need no man, ma. Hot girl summer. All my single ladies, do you? Not every woman can do what you do. What are you telling the women that just don't have your look? They don't have the resources to do what you do. What do you tell them? Don't lie to them, man. Don't lie to them. Don't tell them that they can have anything they want. That's not true. It's not true. Doing you might be, yo, man, you can lay on the beaches of the world and dudes will cater to you and fall to your feet because you're naturally pretty, or you had the resources to get some work done on yourself. Fine. But you need to get all of your education, because you're going to have to work a little different to get a man that you want. You want a man that looks a certain way, 6'3", a six-pack, and six figures of income? Not looking like that, babe. You're going to have to work smarter, not harder. That's just the reality of it. Stop lying. Because when you lie to these people, you lie to these women, they end up with a homosexual. Oh, I finally got one. No, you didn't. What you did, you got a false prophet. Let me see. You're 5 feet tall. You're 118 pounds. You have a great job, but one leg is shorter than the other. You're skinny as fuck. You got a wandering eye. But this basketball player looking dude wants you. What does he do for a living? Oh, he's in between jobs? He lives with his mother. Oh. He hasn't taken you out yet? Oh. And he's always in your house? Oh. Y'all go ahead and lie to these women. My next live is going to be about the boss bitches and how poisonous they are. But right now, I'm on the Hobosexuals. Fellas, for you single fellas, you single fellas, they're in your way. They're all in your way. You need to put them on blast. I've seen them. It's disgusting. They are disgusting. But I've already told you the two types of women that deal with it. The insecure women and the women that are codependent that just want him around because they feel they can control him. Either way, get rid of him. Make that boss chick understand she's going to be single for the rest of her life. If she around some dude that she's going to control, that's not even a goddamn relationship. Because eventually, the homosexual gets the best of her too. Because he's going to get tired and start banging her friend. I've seen that. Queen says, I have a coworker whose son gets back and forth, who goes back and forth between her and his baby's mother. She was working all these extra hours to support him. And the grandkids. He's a homosexual. Yup. What is he doing? Why is she working all these extra hours? What is he not doing? You see what I'm talking about, y'all? They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Fucking it up for everybody. That's right, Alfred. Reality and accountability breaks their fantasies. That's why people settle for less. They choose to go after fantasies over reality. And that's what I'm talking about. Reality, listen, the Matrix. That one nigga that flipped on him. What did he flip over there? He flipped on him because the reality hurt too bad. He met with the agents. He says, man, this steak tastes so good. I just want to taste it again. He said, all right, I'm going to give you everything you need to know about Neo and everybody. Just put me under. I want to be, remember what he said? Remember he said, yeah, I want to be well off. I want to be rich, something. Just put me under and make me comfortable because this reality hurts, man. I don't want to do this shit anymore. And he made that deal. He wanted to go back because reality was too painful. Oh, it's funny, Johnny Q, because in that video, they had a filter where he had on a hat and a mustache. Yeah. So these homosexuals are the enemy. Put them on blast. If you know a young lady, and fellas, stay out of it. Because, you tell a woman something. Oh, you a hater. Ladies, if you know a woman that's dating a homosexual, just point it out. Just like, do it one time so your conscience is clear. Even y'all know, y'all ladies are, she just hating on me. She ain't got no man. Okay. All right. Just remember that story I told you about old girl. That dude in the house, he threw the baby out the window. We at the funeral. I didn't go to the funeral. We were at the funeral. People was like, yo, that's impossible. That everybody around the way, and I'm talking like I grew up in a tight-knit area. I didn't hang out with, I hung out with a lot of people, but I swear to God, and Shauna knows what I'm talking about, there's like about over 100 of us that we all know each other. At some point, we was in school together and everything, where I live. And a lot of those people went to that funeral. It was like, yo, look, man, that's sad what happened, but everybody knew he was crazy, but her, that's impossible. That's impossible. She was just happy to have somebody that she was sexually attracted to in her face like that, because she didn't feel she could do any better, and that's the result. And he did it because she was halfway cute and because she was accessible. And when she saw herself in the mirror, that's not, she never thought she can get a guy that looked like him because he was athletic, but he was a goddamn lush. He was always drunk. I'm like, yo, it's fucking 1 PM. How are you drunk in the street? I don't know how he had a 6-pack, but he did. I played football in school with his younger brother. So they had some genetic thing going on there, I guess. And that's all she saw. Big chest, a 6-pack, and big shoulders. He was an athletic looking dude, but I'm like, he's always drunk in the street. You see him walking with his head down, wobbling. Like, there goes so-and-so, nigga drunk. You walk by, what up? Like, all right, what up? Drunk. You smell it coming out his pores in the summertime. Like, damn, you smell him when you walk up, give you a hard pound. Yo, what up? Man, what up? This nigga drunk. Who plays ball with a 40 in their hand? He did. And we knew he was crazy. He would do crazy shit. But she let him in, let him pound her, pregnant, kept the baby the full term, no marriage. He beat her ass. She was warned by my other homegirl, yo, he beats people. I'm getting a restraining order. You just mad because you ain't got him no more. Okay. And he started whooping her ass and she got a restraining order. Spit the baby out, let him in the house, threw the baby out the window. Police was like, yo, why'd you let him in the house, stupid? At the funeral, after the funeral, people were like, yo, there's no way she didn't know that he was crazy. There's no fucking way. She killed her seed, man. She did that. And it's sad. And that dude was a hobosexual. I don't recall him having a job ever. He lived at his mother's house. I don't know what he did, but he was always around. I'm like, what the fuck? And then eventually he did the big one. So in that instance, the homosexual was enabled by her, and he was dangerous. That's her fault, man. It's her fault. And it's sad as hell. And she'll take that one situation, and some people will see that one situation and say, yo, see, this is why you don't trust men. As if that guy represents all of us. No. That's why you don't trust men. You fucked up. You fucked up. You got the man physically that you wanted, and the trade-off was he killed your baby. That's what happened. That's a true story, y'all. That's a true story, and it's disgusting. Decisions she made. Fucking with a hobosexual. And even if they ain't violent, they'll eat up your food, take your car, drive other bitches in it. Be arguing with you in your crib like he paid bills in there. Get rid of them ladies. Don't give him like I sit up here and tell you, yo, men, stop sleeping with these chicks you're not attracted to. You're giving them life. What you need to do is give them a lesson. Don't give them life, give them a lesson. Give them a life lesson. Yo, look. I do you on any other circumstance, but I'm not attracted to you and I'm not that horny. Hit the gym. Get your shit in shape. Go get your teeth fixed. I don't know, change your hair. See a dermatologist. See a doctor. Do something. And maybe you'll start attracting things that you're attracted to. Because right now, looking like how you looking, you're not going to get it. And I'm horny, but I ain't that horny. I had to make a decision. Fuck you or it's Pornhub. And I'm choosing Pornhub. And just pimp off. That keeps happening. Eventually, she's going to take her ass to the gym and fix it. Is that too mean? It's not mean. It's reality. Why? Think about the fat guy that tries to pull Beyonce in the club. Think about it. Are they going to be lenient with him? The answer is no. Because according to a lot of women, we ain't got no goddamn feelings. So we get it raw and uncut all the time. Oh, I know, Chris. I know. I've heard so many stories like that. But the story that I'm talking about, that shit was so close to home, man. I never in my life thought, man, that was disgusting, man. When I got to work that morning, I saw it on TV. I said, yo. And I looked, and I saw her walking out the building with the police holding her face and say, yo, what happened? And then I'm reading it. I'm like, oh, my God, yo. I had to wait because I used to work, 5 to 1 shift. I had to wait until like 9 in the morning. I started calling people like, yo. I was like, yo, man, I can't believe that nigga did it. I said, it was him? He said, yeah, man. And he was sober when he did that shit. How about that? He was sober when he did that. He wasn't drunk when he did that. He was sober. See, Chris, I'm reading your shit. See? Unbelievable, man. Listen, dudes, man, I ain't want that. It's bad business, man. Sucks. Don't pull no punches with people. Of course, you could be sweet about it all you want. But I want y'all to think about what I'm saying, yo. We're men. They're raw and uncut with us. They are raw and uncut with us. Yeah, but check this out. And I agree, Queen, because niggas are sensitive because they're raised by single mothers. And they raised to look at women a certain way. Meanwhile, they sensitive themselves because all of that tough guy shit the single mothers are trying to instill in them, they in the house crying by themselves. Shemaine, salute. And I gotta run this with y'all. Where's the sympathy for this guy?
Yourself on a scale from 1 to 10. How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
I weigh about
to what?
Depending on the day, between 280 to 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 482 weeks.
So you make 482 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, the minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't know Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I just said it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing singles at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get, they don't even get a big dick.
Why wasn't that his viral moment? I'm asking, why wasn't that Kevin Samuels' viral moment? Because he did that a bunch of times before Average at Best. The Average at Best was his viral moment. Because they said, oh, he's bullying her. No, he wasn't. If you saw it, and I'm not talking about just chopped up clips, if you saw the whole thing like I did, Ricky Williams, salute. Jermaine, salute. If you saw the whole clip like I saw it, he didn't do anything wrong. But that guy right there caught it worse than that chick at Average at Best. But now watch this. Did he lie to that young man? He said, you're 5'10", 300 pounds. You make under $10,000 a year. You make $800 a month. He's supposed to get a certain type of woman. And he said, okay, well, so basically what he's saying is, you're not making any money. What else do you bring to the table? Do you have a big dick? He said, I ain't no Ron Jeremy. He said, no. Stop the bullshit. We're not asking you if you're Ron Jeremy or any of the other porn stars. You know if you have a big dick or not. That's the reality of it. You know when you look down whether it's big or not. Okay? So you're not making any money. You don't have a big dick. You can't. What are you bringing to the table? Now, that's a man telling another man that, which is true. A woman will tell a man that in a heartbeat. All right, you ain't got no money. What can you bring? How is being in a relationship with you beneficial to me? You ain't got no money and you don't have a big penis. What am I gonna do with you? And that's a real question. You don't qualify. All right, you don't have a big dick, so what you're gonna do, you need to lose weight and get your money up. Lose weight and get your money up. Now let's say you're 5'10", 300 pounds, and that's just who you are, but you're hung like a horse. And shorty will look at it and be like, I can work with that. You're bringing something to the table. The thing with the Hobosexuals is they're bringing something to the table. They're providing the insecure woman with security. The codependent woman, they're providing just male company that they're in control of, or they think they're in control of. You see what I'm saying? Is any of this making sense? These are the things that Kevin Samuel talked about every night. And somehow he got crucified. But they apologizing now. I don't know if y'all following current events. All the rumors are dead now. He was with a fat chick. That was a lie. Oh, the chick he was with was a fly-by-night chick. No, that was a lie. That was a woman he was in a relationship with, and they were about to get married. Did y'all know that? And he knew everything about her. He knew her family and everything. Y'all heard that? That pastor that shit on him apologized. Y'all know that? TMZ apologized. Fake ass GoFundMe. So, like I told y'all, time reveals all truth. Right? So all of that died down now. You see? And now we're back to square one because he left a legacy. And everything that I'm talking about, everything he's spoken about, I've been talking about it. But like I said, we was reduced to talking about it in the basketball courts or in gyms or in barbershops where there was no women around. And every time fellas would talk about it, when a woman entered the vicinity, we would have to change the conversation, especially at work. Because you get hit with the EEO shit immediately. They're over there talking about women and I don't like that and come on, man. Come on, man. Teach, what up? So why wasn't that Kevin Samuels' viral moment? We took it on the chin. Did you see the videos of how many people that said thank you because he helped them? Couples that got married because of him? Because they booked that session he always talked about? They ain't gonna tell you that. And what were they left saying? Oh, I don't like his approach. I don't like his tone. Man, fuck that. But some of you motherfuckers need to hear it. Now, that man that he was just talking to, a bunch of women probably heard that shit and said, yeah. As soon as you get to the women, you already know what time it is. Exactly, Chris. Shahrazad Ali was talking about that shit in the 90s, and they crucified her. What's her name? That was Imprecious. Oh, God, I'm having a brain fart. Monique. She was telling women the same way. The same thing he was saying, she was telling women the same thing, but her tone was calm, and she thought she could talk to her sisters so that they could register. They turned on her. The bottom line is women don't like to hear the truth. That's the bottom line. Because if you tell a man that same thing, if you rolling, now watch this, fellas. If you in a group and all of y'all are macking and y'all going to the club every weekend and y'all bagging bitches and y'all one boy, you got one boy that's always hating, like, man, fuck that bitch, yo, fuck that nigga, yo, man, fuck these bitches, and fuck bitches ain't shit. And you're looking at him like, yo, we out chilling. You come out every weekend with us and you grumpy. You all right until we get to the club, and somewhere throughout the night, you get all grumpy and grouchy, and we trying to bag bitches and you ready to leave. And then when you're the one driving, you threaten to leave and you the ride. Why are you doing that? Because fuck these bitches, yo, man. They you know, these bitches. Wait, hold on. We do this every weekend. I noticed, Anthony, what up? I noticed everybody leave with a girl at some point but you. What's up with that? Why are you striking out? I don't know, because, you know, bitches ain't shit and bitches. No. Let me level with you, brother. You're 400 pounds. You got 5 chins. And in our early 20s, I mean, come on, bro. All right? You're not even, you know, you can't even fake and say that you play for the Giants. Okay? You're built like a raindrop. You're built like Grimace. There's nothing athletic about you. You got a duck walk. Your feet are out like this. You breathe heavy. And when you're around like tight areas an excessive amount of time, you have an odor that comes off of you. So you got some hygiene thing going on. You're breathing heavy. All right. Your hair shaped up really nice. You dress really nice, but then you start stinking after a while. All right. You're striking out all over the place. None of these women want to even dance with you. And you're overweight. So now, is it really the women? Because, you know, people are visual. People are visual. They have a preconceived notion of who you are and what you do just off of first appearance. And that's just how it is. That's just how it is. You could not be lazy. You could work 3 jobs and be on the move, but somehow you just look the way you look. So now, is it really people like giving you a raw deal, or are you just not attractive on that level? So now it's on you. Are you going to make the changes or stick to your guns and just wait for someone to just get to know you as being a nice guy? Because if you're waiting for someone to get to know you for being a nice guy, you're not going to find that woman in the club. Maybe you should go to a church. Maybe you should just walk around a park. Hang out at the supermarket. And while you're at it, change your lifestyle because you want to live longer. Is any of this making sense? Is that nice enough? But some niggas you tell that shit to, they get angry with you. But when he gets over it, maybe he'll get a girlfriend. I'm talking to you about someone I know clearly, and I had to have a conversation with him. We all did. It was an intervention time. We knew what it was. Like, every weekend we go out, you get mad. Midway through the goddamn, you ready to leave. No girl wanted to dance with him. I said, look, man, here's the deal. Look at us. Look at you. And it was fucked up. I heard a girl tell him ill to his face, man. And I was like so upset. I was like, yo, man, I want to mush that chick, man. But she ain't had to do that. She ain't had to do that. Yo, I buy you a drink? No. And then he walk off. They snickering. Oh. Years later, Kevin Samuels, and they mad. I ain't even getting to, I'm not even going to talk about the friend zone. That's a whole nother show. Well, I'm not married. You're 35 with a kid, not married. How many male friends you got? A lot. And this might be a shot in the dark, but you're going to tell me that you got a lot of male friends that would sleep with you and want to get with you? Yeah. Your husband is in your friend zone somewhere. You blew it with him. Alfred, no doubt, man. Sometimes people got to work different. That's just the reality of it. I hung out with a couple of guys growing up that women just gravitated towards them. They had that aura. It was the light-skinned niggas. I had to work a little different. That's just reality of it. Then my boy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he had muscles every fucking where. He wasn't the best looking in the face, but he had muscles everywhere. So when we walked into a party, the women gravitated towards him. Work a little different. Alfred, I'm gonna do a whole show about that friend zone shit. I promise you. Chick put me in a friend. Yo, that girl I'm talking about, she friend zoned me. And I'm not kidding. Like, I forget how much later, because she friend zoned me. I didn't hear anything past that. I said, oh, you see me as what? Like a bro. Bad. Boss Red, what up? Yo, she friend zoned me, and I want to say a couple of years later, that incident happening with this fool and her baby. And I said, man, and it sounds petty, but I wouldn't have did that to her. But she wanted that street shit, she got it. And look at what it cost her. Bad. So the Hobosexuals are alive. You know, we have to systematically put them on blast. You know, and these women that are dealing with them on purpose, we have to hold them accountable. Because, you know, accountability with women sometimes can be like the worst shit in the world. I mean, expectations. Y'all watch Kendra G? Salute to Kendra G. That's another young lady I found. I'm calling her a young lady. I think she's my age, maybe older. But might be the same age. I might be older than I don't know. But I was watching a lot of her stuff, and I'm like, yo, some of these women that call her show, and guess what? When she keeps it a buck with them, they sit there and be like, well, I don't think I'm that bad. I don't know why you're you know, some chick call her show. I just watched this shit today. Looking for a man. Why this bitch was still married? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, people could be still married but separated and the paperwork's not done. No. Not only was she still married, but the nigga was still living in the house, and she was in the other room sneaking on the Kendra G show. She's like, bitch, don't you know that this shit is on the internet? He's gonna see this. Now, she's wanting to get out of the marriage, but she said he's trying to work to keep the marriage. And she on Kendra G's show trying to get a man. You see what I'm talking about? Now watch this. Kendra D told her she was trifling, and she got mad. Fellas, how many women call Kevin Samuels' show with that same situation? A bunch. And when he said, yo, what the fuck? And he started telling them about themselves, he's the bad guy. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these women never watched his show. They never watched his show. I'm telling you, that was some bullshit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Is she true? You ever saw him when he had a chick on there so bad he stared at the screen and be like, yo, you trolling me? You're not serious. Dogs. I'm keeping the message going, man. Fuck that. That is ridiculous. So death to the homosexuals, fellas. Weed them out. You see them, put them on blast. Because they're in the way. The boss chicks that want to, have a homosexual as a concubine in their crib, get rid of them so they could just be humble and become wives. They can learn a thing or two. The homosexuals that are taking advantage of the women that are insecure, get rid of them so those insecure women can get a backbone and get what they deserve. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Death to the homosexuals. They're in the way. Bro, I saw that one, Chris. I saw that one. I was disgusted. Yo, listen, no bullshit. He says, Drew, you should watch the one where the woman was looking for another man while her husband was in the hospital, possibly dying from COVID. That's a real show. That's one of the shows where Kevin said, yo, you trolling me? Her husband was on the deathbed, possibly dying from COVID. She on his show looking for a new man. He's my right-handed guard. That was a fucking call. I couldn't believe it. I was so mad. Like, yo, I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this. But he was the bad guy. All those people were real people that called his show. Majority was women. And this was after Average at Best. For years, he was talking to men, telling them to get it together. Like how I'm telling you, the homosexuals, they need to get the fuck out of here so women can see reality and think straight. Yeah, Kendra G. No, but Kevin Samuels had a woman on there. Her husband was on his deathbed or something. And she was looking for, he wasn't even dead. And she was looking for a new man. He was like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? I don't know. But salute to everybody, man. Much love and appreciation, man. I don't know. I might do this tomorrow. I'm not sure. Y'all know my work schedule changed, but it's gonna change again. Say like June 26th is gonna change, and I'll be going to work a little earlier and getting off earlier. But I appreciate y'all. I'm still gonna be doing short videos on this channel. I know I keep saying that, but I'm gonna do it. Just to keep the conversation going, man. Much love and appreciation to everybody, man. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? Let's grow this channel. I love this channel, man, because fuck boxing. It gets on my nerves. It's very racist. Let me play this one more time.
Listen, can I borrow some hair and fix the rest of my beard, please? Can I take this? Because it's a lot. It's a lot, okay? It's a lot. And to be honest, you really need to cut that shit. I'm gonna just be real. I really would appreciate if you cut that shit off, because what make you think you could just walk around like that?
And what make you think you can live off me and you 30?
Bro.
You really need to sign a lease. You really need to buy a car that don't cut off after 2 minutes. You really need to get your money up and not your funny up. You really need to pay your phone bill.
Okay, but
We'll see.
Well, you're gonna be all right.
Death to the Hobosexuals. You already know what it is, man. One love, y'all. Catch y'all on the rebound.